my title of today's video is likely going to cause you to get up in arms. But if you think about it, it's quite true. And I'm going to theorize, put forth this statement, that all countries are direct democracies in one way or another. Now you'll say, how can this be? And I will say, yes, they are direct democracies because obviously these countries that are messed up eventually, and they're so miserable, they obviously eventually have rebellions and riots. And you can tell how healthy a country is by how few riots and protests they have. And so basically the countries, so people decide that they can make a difference or they can't make a difference. That's why these are direct democracies. And because obviously throughout history there have been plenty of kings and queens and politicians who have been overthrown by an irate populace. And that is the people exercising their direct democracy. And you might say that doesn't appear every day in the legal system, and you're right, because the people elect the officials, and then the officials are supposed to run things. But ultimately, if the officials really make the people angry, the people will protest and overthrow them. Now, and that is the direct democracy. It's still the will of the majority. Now you'll say, okay, in some of these other communist countries, like China, the people do not have the means to rebel. And, okay, you're quite right. So the bottom line is there that the people have collectively decided as a direct democracy that they do not have what it takes. They do not have the resources or the abilities or the strength to be able to overthrow the communist government. And that is a choice by direct democracy. But I said other countries who become unhappy, a lot of them will fight and overthrow their government. And that is also a evidence of direct democracy. Now, and you'll say the countries that are suffering, they just people just don't see the need, or there's not enough support for an overthrow. But as long as whatever government is in power, there must be enough support for it to be able to hold the country together and keep things under control. Because obviously it could happen that they lose control. And it's happened before, and it could happen again. So that's why I say ultimately we are all living in direct democracies. It's just a matter of how many people are happy with the situation, or too afraid to do anything, or whatnot. But I mean, the legal system is very complex and difficult to understand. But yeah, that's my theory, that we all live in direct democracies, and the politicians, their job is to keep the people just happy enough so that they don't want to overthrow them. Give them the bread and circuses type of thing. And that's insidious. People need to watch that, because these crooked politicians, they have agendas, they want money, they want power, and they want to step on the people, and they're going to try to do it in a sneaky, creative way if they can. So we need to be vigilant and just be aware that we all live in direct democracies. If the majority is happy with what's going on, or they don't have the strength to oppose, or there's not enough people to oppose it, then your rulers are in by direct democracy, by the vote of the democracy. So it's food for thought. Food for thought. Anyway, so I imagine you have a few things to say about that in the comments. So, all right, start writing. Take care. Let freedom ring.